Well, hello everybody, this is Mr. Lee David Carter, and I wanted to talk about another really important subject, okay? I want to talk about, for those trans people out there, the subject of transphobia to wholesome, okay? Now, looking at transphobia, I believe there is hope regarding this topic. And what I mean by that is being aware of transphobia that is not going on presently in the world today. Speaking out in terms of loudness, of transphobia, and not so much the increase of it compared to what it was like a decade ago when I went through my transition, and I'm fully complete as a trans man. So it's not so much the increase of it, it's speaking about a group of people who are transphobia. So speaking out, as an example, I'm going to talk about J.K. Rowling and writing a transphobic essay. If you look it up, for example, in your research, you go on Google and check it out, what it is she's saying. And this is in, it's not just in the UK, it's in the US as well, alone. The last 3 months, looking at statistics, there's been an increase in the transgender bill. And it's a ridiculous high amount in the USA. In the last year in the US alone, I could see there was a lot of noise going on compared to a decade ago regarding trans men. They're not really out there. So I wanted to speak out about a father in the USA talking about his trans daughter and how he testifies against the trans bill in Missouri. And his name is Brandon Boulware, that's Boulware. Boulware. He's a chairman, he's a business lawyer, he's a Christian, he's a father of 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls, including a transgender daughter with transgender issues, and it's discussed, and many don't get it and many don't understand. So I wanted to point that out. For years, my mother did not get it. My mother saw me as a tomboy, and my father told me to wear a skirt. So this lawyer wanted to protect his child, to wear boys' clothes and not to get teased. As a parent, to protect themselves also. So the child's not acting as their assigned birth gender role. And I'm going to say that again, their assigned birth gender role. So even though his child was born a boy, it felt like a girl in the wrong body. And basically he spoke out, and he's also a Christian man, so this man spoke out as a business lawyer, chairman and so forth, father of 4. Basically the child's not acting as their assigned gender role. And this lawyer saw how miserable his child was. His child was in school, had friends, had feelings, just like everybody else. And then came home from work one day and she wanted to slip on some of her older sister's clothes and dresses and go out and play across the road with the kids in the street, basically. And he realised he's still, being, not happy as a daughter, and speaks out to the committee hearing regarding this, this kind of language and becoming law. So it will have effects on real people, and basically from there, is people are not to take away their rights you know, to live their childhood freely and so forth in their gender roles, knowing that his child was not happy, to be who they are, and voting against the legislation in Missouri that trans people are just people who want to live their lives and be who they are. And I don't understand why people do not understand. And this is what he's saying, you know, who want to live their lives. Fundamentally, and it's horrible targeting trans children in schools when already they're having to fight their own inner battles within themselves with what they're going through into their adult life, and to grow and expand into being who they are, who they truly are, is hard enough. And I've experienced that as a child growing up into adulthood. To be who you truly are, it's not an easy thing to do. It's a very, very difficult thing to do. So, you know, this lawyer talks about this and tries to puts a bill across to change the laws regarding transgender children, trans people. And to me, there are some amazing people out there as parents, as teachers, as speakers, you know, trans family members, regarding trans people, should I say, and trans rights, and standing up for what is right, should I say. So I wanted to put this video out there for all those anti-trans activists, J.K. Rowling, or anyone else out there that I've seen out there doing what they're doing, that you know, out of transphobia comes wholesomeness, and there are some good people out there, and he's actually put a bill across, and there are good people out there. So I wanted to point that across regarding the pros and cons and what's going on in society right now. So I wanted to put that across to you and share that with you all regarding what's going on. And yeah, keep an eye for any more podcasts or blogs coming. And I wanted to say peace, love and blessings to all. Namaste, love and light to bring positive change in the world. So hit the subscribe button. Any feedback is great. Speak to you all soon. So bye for now.